What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of LonelyFans podcast, joined by usual suspects, a fun guy, and Albie, and joined by special guest Young. Sheen's taking the night off tonight. And before we begin, we want to thank Mr. Mario for kicking us off with the 2.5 Men theme song. Man. You guys saw the title tonight. We're going to be talking about celebrating the work of the late, great Kevin Conroy, who just passed away recently. For those of you who don't know, he is the voice of Batman. The Batman. Go ahead, show your shirt off, Young, to us. What are you rocking tonight, man?
All right, I'm rocking the Batman. Oh, this way, this way. I still haven't gotten it right after 2 years. Batman animated series shirt from Funko.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
You selling that? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, tree fitty.
Tree fitty, yeah.
Maybe
About
for
tree fitty.
glazed donut.
Tree fitty.
Yeah. No, but I guess to kick it off, the funny thing is like he is like to a lot of people. He's a lot of people's Batman. Like people always talk about who's Batman. He's always the definitive one, just like Mark Hamill's everyone's definitive Joker. I think. But that's just me. But what's some of your favorite work from Kevin Conroy as Batman? Because I didn't realize someone mentioned to me he did live action stuff on the Flash, right?
Yeah, he was in one of the Elseworlds episodes where there's like paragons from multiverses, and he was actually the Bruce Wayne of his Earth, and he was actually a very dark take on it. Because in his universe, he actually ends up killing his Superman.
Really?
Yeah. So Kate Kane, the Batwoman, goes to him to be their paragon of like hope or something like that, and ends up not being able to be him because he's so like he had been corrupted essentially and like gone away from his morals and stuff.
How was he in live action? Because like I don't know. Just having him as doing voiceover work all these years, it kind of seems not weird, but it's I don't know. It's
different.
It's different to see him perform in live action. Was it like, could you see Bruce Wayne in him, or is it just like, oh, this is animated series Batman when you look at him?
I could hear the Bruce Wayne in him, but I mean, like he is a tall guy, but again, he doesn't have necessarily the physique of Batman. But I could definitely see how he could have been again. You know how he was in Batman Beyond, older Bruce Wayne in a live action. I would have loved to see him portray an older Bruce Wayne. So it's a definite loss in that regard too.
Yeah, damn.
Correct.
Well, him or I guess we could have been Michael Keaton. I guess not. Ezra Miller didn't go crazy.
Will they re-release that though? I heard they're trying to release it.
There's still talk about the night, which I don't know. That's
Restore the Snyderverse.
Oh
my God,
they're not trying to. They want to skip it.
Ironically, that was our first LonelyFans episode. It was the Snyder Cut.
wow.
Oh.
And I was counting, y'all. We have like 43 episodes total.
Okay, let's rock.
Dang. What are you guys gonna do for episode 50? You gotta do something big.
We're gonna
Blaze
talk
donuts
about,
for everyone.
We're gonna talk about mystery. God, yes. We're gonna talk about Mystery Men again.
Okay.
That was our
Oh yeah. Second episode or third?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, speaking of reminiscing, because we were talking about our favorite things from Kevin Conroy, because we were doing this episode, I decided to rewatch what I realized might be the best Batman movie ever.
Ooh. Say it.
I watched the animated movie Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Yes.
That's definitely that's
with
fun.
Danny Elfman's backwards. So the theme song is the cast names backwards or producers' names backwards.
Yep. And
that may be the best Batman movie or one of the best Batman movies, period.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot how
really
good the story
good.
was, how it flashed back of him like starting to become Batman, and then the challenges of like trying to balance that on a new love that he found and everything. And of course she becomes this other vigilante that he has to face off at towards the end. And I was like, oh my gosh, this was like a really well done story. It's got the gangsters in it, has a noir feel to it. It's like all the best Batman movie. I bet all the good live action Batman movies we're talking about today, they probably saw Mask of the Phantasm.
I hope they did.
This is what we gotta, imitate. So, yeah. And then Kevin Conroy definitely gives his best work because that's where he has to like really get into the emotion. How he's in front of his parents' grave, going like, "Hey, I know I made an oath to be the protector of the city, but I found someone that I love and everything. Please tell me it's okay." And I was like, "Damn, it was really feeling that.
Powerful scene. That was his favorite scene, I think. Actually,
Yeah,
I watched a video and he said that's his favorite scene on the grave when he does that. I think he did. Yeah, that's awesome. I could be wrong, but last I checked, that's the last video I watched where he talked about his favorite scene.
Wouldn't be surprised. It was that great. Yeah.
That's
honestly.
Oh, what's up, Articulated Heroes? He's in the chat saying, "What's up, guys? What's up, man?" Talking about the work. Articulated Heroes. Let me know your favorite work from Kevin Conroy. That's kind of interesting that you brought that up because it's like his voice really does like epitomize Batman. Like, it's like for him to own that, especially like 3 decades later. You know, it's so synonymous with Batman.
In the video games as well, like the Arkham series. He was
all three of them. Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah.
So
Origins,
I think it's so
Arkham
cool.
Asylum,
Arkham Knights.
Arkham Knight, yeah. I think it's just cool that he was. I think the one that came up with like the dual voice for Batman, where he has Batman's voice and he also has Bruce Wayne's voice, because that hadn't been done before. And I love how that series kind of explored how the dark side of Batman and Gotham and the underbelly of that city really is. Because before that, they had the really kind of silly takes on it, with that old 50s live Adam West, yeah. And that's what we think of as Batman for the longest time. But what I really like too is when Kevin Conroy first took the job as Batman, he really delved into it, and I think he said in interviews that he drew inspiration from this old movie called The Scarlet Pimpernel, where it's about, I think, like this aristocrat who during the day pretends to be like this bumbling kind of idiot, kind of just playboy aristocrat, but at night he's kind of like almost like Robin Hood, helping his community, helping the poor. And he really brought that, he was inspired by that to bring that to Batman, and then kind of created that dual, not necessarily persona, but dual voice for Batman in that way. And like it's really incredible to think that Kevin Conroy really put this into thought, really wanted to bring Batman to life, and really made it his own, and kind of defined what Batman is for I think forever. Everyone's kind of been trying to do what he's done since.
So it's interesting you mentioned that. So he was the one that kind of came up with the idea of having the dual voice, like have one be this dark, gritty Batman in character, then as Bruce Wayne, just an eccentric billionaire.
Yeah.
And because I think I remember my friend trying to, I knew that was a fact because I remember my friend was like, "Oh, Christian Bale started to." I was like, "No, I don't think he was the first one to do that, dude." Like,
and I think.
And no offense to Christian Bale, I love him as Gore. I would like to think that Kevin Conroy's voice as Batman is way more. I don't know. It's more intimidating than Christian Bale's.
Yeah, I think he's the only one that got both Bruce Wayne and Batman down. Like Christian Bale, you can say he was a good playboy. Ben Affleck, you could say maybe he did okay in both, but like no one did it as great as Kevin Conroy did it.
Yeah. And I think Articulated Heroes shares the same thing. He says animated series all the way to Justice League. I just started watching that a few weeks ago, so yeah, it's cool to see him and carry on that mantle, even another series. What's up? First name, last name.
First name, last name is here.
Kevin Conroy, Adam West. Oh, that's right. Did Adam West die this year or was it last year?
It was
a few years ago.
It was a couple years ago.
Oh wow.
Mayor
the reason why I know is that Family Guy didn't.
Oh no.
For a new mayor, and yeah.
I was about to mention
Adam West did change the voice for Batman too. Come on, man! Why do you got to ruin it for us? It's about Kevin Conroy, not Michael Keaton.
Keaton did technically try to do that, yes,
and he did it well too.
Yeah.
He was also the first Batman.
I think Tim Burton did bring that gothic look to the Batman franchise, but when you look in the anime series, it did take influence of it. Not just the gothic look, but kind of like, even though it's supposed to be a contemporary movie, it's very like influenced by like the 40s and 50s. Like you see how how the cars were designed and everything, and how like the suits were wearing. In fact, when I was watching Batman Mask of the Phantasm, I'm like, man, they were doing this like suave style before Mad Men.
Where's John Hamm at? Hear me out. I can play
Art Deco.
John Hamm plays Art Deco, and then John Slattery plays like, I don't know, Commissioner Gordon. But all right, Batman, have a seat.
They completely miscast. They put him as like Harvey Bullock.
Oh Jesus!
Oh man! Because I think that wasn't Batman '89 the first Batman since Adam West? It was like Adam West's Batman, then Keaton's, or was there a big Batman thing before that?
In terms of live action, no, I think it was.
In terms of
It was
live
right
action,
after. Yeah.
No.
But I like because I think animated series, like you mentioned, I love that noir feel to it. The cars look like they were from like the 50s. They had the flying what's it called?
Graysons, flying
Yeah.
Graysons.
Yeah.
The Zeppelins?
No, not the Graysons. The Zeppelins.
The
Yeah, the
Zeppelin?
flying
Yeah.
Zeppelins.
Yeah,
They're just
exactly.
like, oh wow. And that's why when they transitioned to WB and they changed the stylized version to match Superman's, I didn't really like it as much because they kind of shied away from that noir feel to it.
Right.
And I still love Kevin Conroy in it, but I noticed his voice was deeper as Bruce and Batman in that series, whereas in the earlier seasons, he used more of like a softer voice.
Right.
Yeah. That's also because he was younger, I guess. I don't know.
So he actually had to redo,
Yeah.
I think, like the first like 5 episodes because his voice Bruce was like too rough or too light. I forget which it was, but he actually had to redo the first couple because of that.
I didn't know. Damn.
What did he go Christian Bale? Where is he?
No, it was just like I think like it was just like he didn't get like the right balance, so then he wanted to redo it. So
Did he?
distinguish.
Did he kind of do? Did you see Bruce in Arkham? I never played any of the games, honestly. I don't.
What?
Does he, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do see Bruce in Arkham Asylum because you start out as Bruce as you're making your way into Arkham Asylum, and then you shift to Batman. But after that, I think you're Batman throughout the whole
Arkham City. Remember when glasses, bald psychologist, you know his name.
Mr. Freeze.
Dr. Strange? No, not
He's
Dr.
bald
Strange.
and has glasses, dude.
Psychologist.
I think you're talking about Hugo.
James Carville.
Yeah, Hugo Strange. You play as Bruce in that scene for Arkham City.
Okay.
It's like a long scene.
Oh, snap.
That's a lot of Bruce. A lot of Bruce in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some series out there where they didn't use Kevin Conroy. I think Raven Bold used Dietrich Bader.
Okay.
And then there's another one, but I was like, why don't you just...
Harley Quinn used the dude.
The Batman?
Oh, the Batman. I haven't seen the Batman. I know, I've heard.
Oh, that show?
Yeah, there's
No,
Raven the Bold and there's the Batman.
Yeah.
But Harley Quinn doesn't use Kevin Conroy either?
So I keep
No,
forgetting.
I think he's Dietrich Bader.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the dude that was in the Drew Carey show? He was.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was the
Yeah.
klutz.
I thought.
That's why I can't take him
funny
seriously as
when I found
Batman because of that.
out. Yeah. But it works.
That's why he's in Harley Quinn.
Supposed to be.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Harley Quinn is a great show for what it is.
And by the way, if you haven't seen our LonelyFans episode, it was like episode 4. We did Slice of Life, Harley Quinn.
Yes.
First name, Batman Beyond is my favorite Batman material. Conroy made Old Man Wayne. That's true.
Old Man Wayne.
100%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that old when he played Old Man Bruce, he was so.
The Batman is underrated. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said. Batman Beyond. When did you ever see Return of the Joker?
Yeah.
Oh, such a good movie.
That movie, yes, I believe I did.
And Bruce was there's a scene where he gets mad at Tara and he's like, "Stupid kid," and I was like, "Whew." Only in Kevin Conroy's voice because you make me feel so disappointed.
I'm sorry, I'll be a better vigilante next time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's right because he ended up. You saw him more in that role in Batman Beyond. He was more so just a voiceover in Terry's ear when he was fighting. Mm-hmm. There was one scene where he came back to fight though. That was awesome. It was a Disappearing Ink episode.
I remember because I didn't watch the one Batman Beyond, but I remember that episode. Yeah.
There's also one with the Lazarus Pit too.
Oh yeah,
he younger for a bit.
Yeah, he's like, it's not right, and then he goes back to being old again.
What,
Yeah.
Bruce?
Yeah.
So don't get me. That's a whole other theory craft. Why didn't you clone yourself, Bruce, or make nanomachines and put them into you, or Lazarus Pit yourself and fix it? Come on, man.
So it's interesting
don't
you
worry
said
about
that.
it.
Well, see, that's
Epilogue. Did you ever watch that episode?
Yeah.
Where was it Justice League Unlimited or Justice League?
It was Justice League Unlimited. So Batman Beyond never got the ending it needed. So I think Justice League gave it to them through that episode.
Well, spoilers. Why don't you give it to us, Young? What happened in that episode?
So basically,
Whoever hasn't seen it by now.
And I'm just saying this because a fun guy said, why didn't Bruce just clone himself? It's funny you say that.
Just clone yourself.
Well, I'm going to talk about two things because in the comics that actually did happen. But so basically, the vigilante from Mask of the Phantasm comes back in that episode too. So
What?
basically, yeah. So what happens is Amanda Waller realizes as Batman gets older that the world needs Batman. So she decides to create her own Batman. So to do that, what she did was she injected Terry's parents with Terry's mom with Bruce's DNA to override his dad's DNA. And what he was going to do was going to have that vigilante come and kill his parents after a movie that they watched together. But she was like, I can't do this. I'm not going to do this. So it didn't happen. But then, ironically, his dad ends up being murdered and he still becomes Batman.
I didn't realize it was the vigilante from Mask of the Phantasm. I got to rewatch.
They're supposed to do it. You know that.
Yep.
Wow.
So, and then in the comics, it was actually a recent series. I forget the name of it right now, but I have it at home somewhere. So basically, it's like a post-apocalyptic world. Something happened, and Bruce Wayne wakes up young as he was before, like when he first started, and he goes across like a post-apocalyptic wasteland, trying to figure out what's going on. He's traveling with Joker's head, and there's this like evil bad dude that he's trying to fight or get to, and it turns out that's the real Bruce Wayne. That he was just a clone that woke up. And that the real Bruce Wayne is all scarred and he's like, he rebuilt himself essentially in this clone to take over for him.
Wow.
That's heavy, man.
Thanks for spoiling it for me, man. I was going to watch that.
It was a comic. It's not even a movie.
Yeah, you can't even watch. You get to read it.
Yes.
Travel to the Batman future, and he basically just talks. Oh, that's right. There is a scene where they talk to themselves. And he's old.
The interrogation
I got to see that
is
again.
one of the best.
Yeah.
Oh, young Bruce interrogated old Bruce, or old Bruce trying to.
Yeah, let's see.
No, it was like a scene where young Bruce is trying to interrogate somebody, and then old Bruce goes, "I can't believe I was ever that green," or something like that, and just like takes over.
I'm trying to see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find it in this thing that I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's called Google Image Search.
Oh, what's that?
Never heard of that.
I've never.
Any helicopter?
Never heard of it.
Oh, that's what I do to look up. Never mind.
Just looking at live.
Filter off. Okay.
Looking at Marvel images or DC images for comic books.
My Googling image search sucks.
Oh, that's true. I remember that scene too. And Terry looks at her like, "What?" And she's like, "Not that way." It just means like he left his blood all over town because he's always in fights.
Okay, I think I found it. Hold on, let me see if I can share my screen. Oh, what is he saying here? It wasn't this one, no. It was.
No, that one.
I love Waller saying that she had no trouble finding Batman's DNA. Yeah, his blood was just all over town.
Yeah, but Terry thought it was because Mr. Worldwide Playboy over there.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a bit much there. What did Josh say?
There's always much.
Josh got them eyes.
What did he say? He said, look, what, Albie?
What you looking up? What's that?
Oh, John Voight and Anthony Hopkins totally make an epic old man Waynes for live action. Probably never happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Anthony Hopkins.
I was saying, big shot.
I forgot what John Voight was.
He'd get the look, but I don't know if the voice. That's the one thing. I want Batman's voice to have that like deep gravitas to it. I mean, he's got the gravitas, but not the deep part of it.
What, Hopkins?
Yeah.
Man, let's just get
John Hamm.
Yeah. John Hamm. He can do it. Yeah.
Iron Man and Bruce Wayne.
Here's the God, my internet is so slow. That's the interrogation scene. Basically, they see each other, which is pretty cool. You have three Batmans. You have Terry McGinnis, Old Man Bruce, and then Batman from the present day.
So I can't believe it's over that
What's
green. I have to watch it.
I think a long time ago when Batman Beyond was premiering, I think I was reading a magazine, like a teen magazine, and they were going like, what if Batman did a live action? Who should play who? And I think who they suggested should play old Bruce Wayne was Jack Nicholson.
No way.
Joker. But he goes like, imagine Jack Nicholson as like, old Bruce Wayne. I fought crime for many years.
Yeah, it would be
really, really tiring.
Some 20-second Jump Street shit. You look familiar. Weren't you the Joker? No, I've always been Bruce.
Always Bruce. Why so serious? Oh, wait, that's not.
That's the wrong one.
I am the knight there.
Tim Burton calls, hey, Jackie, what's going on, man? I just caught you at the Lakers game. I had an idea for you. Hear me out. What if somebody said, maybe not John Voight.
Wait, is it not Hear Me Out joke? Is that from Mad Men?
No, it's a
Hear me out.
LonelyFans podcasting, specifically us. We trademarked it, nobody else.
Okay,
Right.
well, that's
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. The corny execs.
I've missed you, Allie. We haven't done many hear me outs in a long time. I think both could do the
That's
voice
true.
too. So Jack Nicholson. So yeah.
That would be
You know what?
hilarious.
You know what no one talks about? Will Friedle as a Batman Beyond. I think he did a good job too, because he kind of did the same thing Conroy did. He switched it up when he became Batman. Then when he was Terry McGinnis, he was Eric from Boy Meets World. So it's pretty cool.
Is that really the same dude?
Yeah, it's Eric
Yeah,
from Boy
it
Meets
is.
World.
It is.
That's funny.
We just ruined Batman Beyond for Albert. I'm sorry, dude.
Albie had a Batman Beyond like body pillow. He's like, I gotta get rid of this now.
Now all I can think of when the crowd breaks out and all the good girls shout because he's a good-looking guy.
Oh my god, that's when he was on the couch and he didn't have a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
It's Coco.
You guys
There-
specifically remember that?
There is an episode in Boy Meets World when he jokes. It's like he's already recording Batman Beyond, but she's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Batman." And everyone started laughing. It's like, "Oh my god, he said it!" First name, last name. I don't know about this man. You're all honest.
John Voight.
He has
Yes,
the hair. Yeah, but so does
I
Christopher
forgot who John
Walken.
Voight was.
It's Christopher
True. I'd take Christopher Walken. I think he could do a swell job.
Terry, you're Joker's gang behind you. Stupid.
Go out into the night.
Use your batarang that's behind your belt. All right. What's your if you had to pinpoint it, because you guys, I never played the Arkham games.
Mm-hmm.
What would you take your best Kevin Conroy from either the animated series, the games,
Oh
like
man.
what property specifically, like either animated series, the New Adventures, Justice League Unlimited, or Arkham games? Which one would you say is your favorite Conroy interpretation or work from all those?
I think I picked one. I think it's Justice League and Justice League Unlimited because he had a lot of different nuances of him as Batman. He had to play a different Batman.
True.
He's interacting with other characters in Justice League makes the show for me. Looking forward to what he says.
The Injustice episode was actually really good, where he's captured by Solomon Grundy, Lex Luthor, and all that, because it's literally just Batman using his negotiation skills, and Kevin Conroy does a fantastic job of
So
that.
Kevin Conroy's got to do a lot of talking.
Yo, he got that Riz with Cheetah too.
Damn.
Oh man, that's right, man.
He did?
Yeah. Who else?
Man.
So yours is JLU. That's your favorite Kevin Conroy work.
I would have to say
Mask
that's where I
Fantastic.
really look to it. Yeah, that's probably the best. My favorite is all the JLA, Unlimited and regular. But Massive Phantasm is still better than those, in my opinion.
Before we get to mine and
One movie?
What are they saying in the chat here? He's saying
Let's see it.
Christopher Walken is too skinny, but yeah, that's because he's old. He's old man Bruce. I'm old man Bruce behind my desk. I'd even take. Oh my god! He said Clint. What was it? Clint can barely walk. Well,
honestly, I'd take Clint.
Yeah, but Clint just sits in the chair like Bruce does in the show.
That's all I'd have to do.
Straight. Hey man, if you get Wolf Riddell to do a live action Batman Beyond, he'd do it for free. So we can check this out.
Would he?
Massive was awesome. Yeah. See, I like that a lot because I remember when that came out. Like I couldn't see it as a kid because we weren't that, we were poor. But I remember when it came out on VHS, watching it at my friend's house. It was awesome, man. I don't know.
I had to borrow it from someone.
I didn't see it in the theater either.
I'm stuck because I remember this. I have this one, and in this episode is the Gray Ghost, which is Adam West in there.
Yeah.
Adam West plays the Gray Ghost. Yeah, and he goes, as a kid, I looked up to you. Like I watched it with my father. I looked up to you. I was like, oh, that's. As a kid, I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's his. But when I got older, I'm like, holy shit, that's Adam West. So I see the parallels. Adam Wee. I'm not Adam West. But yeah, I think Beware of the Gray Ghost is probably my favorite work from him.
That was a great episode, man.
Yeah.
Highly
Very
suggest
memorable.
chat watching if you haven't seen it. And
Please watch that episode.
Got this from the Warner Brothers store, dude. Shit was awesome.
Oh, shout out to the Warner Brothers stores. I used to love
Look at the
that
background
place.
art.
Do y'all remember that?
Look at this. It's supposed to be the Batcave.
Oh, Adventures of Batman and Robin. Oh, snap.
That's what it was, yeah, because then when Robin started tagging along, they did that logo. And then they did the New Adventures with Tim Drake. And
I played that game for the 16-bit systems.
Was it good?
Super Nintendo version I played a lot. The Sega version's different, but they're both fun in different ways, but they're not the same game. They had a drastically different one for Super Nintendo.
You said True Mask was peak Batman. What's True Mask? Was that an episode?
No, True Mask was the peak.
Mask of the Phantasm. There's an epic concept.
Yes, it was. The Grey Ghost was.
What's up, man? What's up? Oh, what's up, Angela's Collectibles? It's just a very quality. Yeah, dude. I
thought it was John Austin St. John. I said, oh, he went to prison, therefore he offed himself. Oh, okay. That's Jason. I didn't know it was Jason David Frank till before we started filming. I'm like, what?
Did you see? Because like they
have to watch Power Rangers the movie and Drakon and all that jazz and
just watch Ivan Ooze's scene. That's all you have to watch.
Oh, I had that VHS playing like nonstop when I was a kid.
I remember.
You did?
That corny line. Welcome to my nightmare.
Oh my.
Wait, was that Mighty Power Rangers the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, let that be a retro podcast. We should.
Welcome to my nightmare.
When they like turned like, remember they had powers they never had before, like the helmet switched to like carbites and shit. It was so
like it just flashed and changed.
Was that the ninjas? No.
What? No, not the Ninjettis. No, not the Ninjettis. It's when like I don't know what. It's when they fight.
They're in the parking lot, right? They're in the parking garage or something. Yeah.
It turns into like a visor with laser. Yeah. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, that was joking, right? The Red Ranger. Like, yeah. Okay.
No,
never used that ever.
Yo, fun guy, it's crazy.
Oh, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see it.
That iconic line of "I'm a frog."
Another recipes. Yeah, man, these last few weeks have really sucked, dude.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing, Doug? Doing good. Reminiscing about Kevin Conroy. I love McFarlane toys, but this was easily their worst figure ever, man.
It's too wide, man.
Like I said, Batman didn't do no leg days.
No leg day. He skipped all leg day.
I was trying to look up Mask of the Phantasm toys because I wouldn't mind getting a Mask of the Phantasm action figure. I think they came out with one a long time ago where it's Andrea, but you can put the Mask of the Phantasm costume on her.
Oh, like a Switch, like it's a 2-figure in one thing where it's swapped out.
Yeah.
I used to have that helicopter thing he rides in the movie at some point. Is it like a helicopter or a ski thing or some air thing? I forget.
Oh, he rides it to ski.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I'm so bad at helicopter.
It was bad. Helicopter, he rides to ski. Ride to a ski. Too.
It was like some I forget the toy, but like he can like jump out or something.
I have a helicopter, or he helicopters himself. What is he?
On the ski.
Let's see. No, let's see how much these are going for. If any of you guys want to help support us and buy us these figures,
we would love it. We'll do an episode on it. It's all day.
Oh, $26 ain't bad, Albie.
Oh, I think actually they did a re-release. If you look at the third one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one?
Go lower and then.
All right, chat. Here's a question for the chat.
Oh shit! This is expensive. Yo, DC. Oh my god, $155.
All right, chat. Here's a real question: should we do a Patreon? Should we get LonelyFans get a Patreon? Let us know.
No,
I think you should get an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
How? We're the lonely.
That made my night.
What are they saying here? That's another. What do you say? That's another McFarlane animated Batman out. That's way better. What's the other one? You're talking about the DC collectibles when they re-released, where they're just different. Oh, sure. And then he said, "Yes, I think John Voight." Man, you're still on this John Voight thing, dude.
Someone sent me a picture of John Voight. I forgot what this guy looked like. What's the last thing he was in? I remember his name.
I'm afraid to Google him for such reasons.
Hey, look, we don't have It's not like Albie's search engine. You know, you got your safe for work filter turned on.
Oh, you do. There you go.
So, Albie, I think it might be better if we just get the the Kenner ones.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, $60. Get the fuck.
That's still not
$26. Yeah.
Oh wait, is it?
Yeah, I keep forgetting. John Voight is Angelina Jolie's dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
I didn't know that.
Sorry, I'm trying to like find the eBay listing again. So
For John Boyd?
no, dude. God damn it! First name, last name. Look what you started, man. It's damn John Boyd stuff. Okay, yeah, dude, $26. Unless somebody in the chat ends up buying it now, it's an asshole.
Which they might.
Oh, you're taking it out of the box. It has no value if it's out of the box.
It's in RFB. In RFB. That Dexter's Lab episode was amazing.
It looks cool.
Soft goods, Albert. Look at this. As seen in Batman the animated movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the artwork looks nice though. I kind of like this.
Yeah. Could you ask for sticker price? Maybe if you make
does the
offer sticker price. It's like $7.99.
Oh wow, dude, this was probably like
It's $7.99.
Yeah,
I can't see.
It's
Like
$6.
Oh, it's $6.
Yeah.
Even cheaper. Make an offer.
Just because.
Let's see.
Like $7.
Mask of the Phantom figures. Let's see. Hold, please. $28, $13.40. Man,
Do they have a Joker one? Because he was on
was he in the movie?
Oh
Joker,
yeah, man.
He
was the main plot.
second half, yeah.
Oh, he was.
And it was Mark Hamill Joker, so yeah, it was pretty epic.
So yeah, they do have a Joker one, dude. $25.
Does it come in a rocket pack? Because it was like he was like right in his rocket pack.
So it squirts out water.
Nice.
Oh, hey, why not?
Hey, I said, hey, what's going on? Man, hey, look, Albert, you want to put a bid on this one? It's $66 right now.
Does he fly?
Sorry, I'll stop looking at toys. I was just saying stop toys.
No, I can do it all day.
What's this?
I can do this all day. I could do this all day.
Oh, no. What is this going on here in this chat? Sorry. What are we doing here? Wait, did he say, what's even more satisfying? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Like, he didn't morph. Like, what's going on?
Oh, no.
Unfortunately for Jolie, yes.
Oh, for John Boyd.
He's on Ray Donovan.
Yeah, I hear he's on Ray Donovan.
Depression is oh, that's so sad.
Wait, his wife wanted to what?
Jason David Frank.
What his wife wanted to do?
Well, I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. This might be hearsay. Like, out of respect, I guess we shouldn't speculate. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
why are you hating on John Boyd? I don't know if he's hating. We were just joking around. Don't worry, first and last name. That's why I had no idea. Keep up the eBay.
Yes,
hey, man,
eBay hunts.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to. It's Josie. If you super chat us $50 right now, and we will buy it live on the air.
We will. We will do that. Do we have a super chat?
It's up there. The feature's up there, but it's.
Hey, we will buy it. You heard it from him. Heard it from us. If you super chat us $50 to $60, we will buy it right now.
And
right now.
Fun Guy will autograph the cardboard after we open it.
Yes, 100%. Even put some icing on the stamp.
Stop doing this, man. Come on.
Send him a glazed donut for the trouble.
Donut.
Oh man, he is.
Fly it in by helicopter. We got this. So you don't even know about it.
Here's something to get us back on. I remember watching this a while ago. I'm probably going to rewatch it again, but they actually had Kevin Conroy and someone else, but Kevin Conroy did Batman's voice when they were doing the last like dialogue scene in The Dark Knight.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so he sounded much better than, when Christian, because you were the better of us, but you get to hear Kevin Conroy's voice. It was pretty well done.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, definitely look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I think Kevin Conroy, if we could have had him do it all over again, we would have had him redo every single line from every single Batman possible. And I can tell you, I will say this one thing, that nobody could ever beat Conroy's take on a line from Batman. There's no way. 100%.
Even the great ones.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of great ones, but it's
even George Clooney couldn't do it.
No.
Watching the redo Batman and Robin with like Kevin Conroy, and it's like a way better movie.
It would. Watch.
Hear us out. George Clooney, sexiest man alive, 1998.
Wow, you got that date down.
Yeah, you got it down. Yeah, just start making deep fakes with Kevin Conroy for everything.
Yeah, articulate or first name, last name, autograph the figure. Don't even put your name or the channel and just choose a random name. Chode, maybe. Just go to a Comic-Con, set up a table, and randomly start signing things with different names each time. You know, that might not be a bad thing. Would you go to that first name, last name if we had a table? We're just signing random stuff. It's like,
we just sign it.
You're not John Hamm. It's like, no, but we're fans of his.
John Fan.
John Fan. But
John Fan.
I agree. The line you're talking about, Young, what is it? I am the knight.
No, that's his iconic line, but I think the one Albie's talking about is from that ending scene where he's running away from the cops after Two-Face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like trying to plead with Harvey Dent, going, because you were the better of us. Like, that's why
the Joker chose me.
Yeah. Not trying to do what's right, or trying to do what's fair. But we are decent people in an indecent time.
Because we're the best of us.
That was Kevin Conroy?
Nope, that was Christian Bale.
That was actually Albie auditioning for his role as the guy playing.
See, I thought
his lost tape. I thought I was listening to the Christian Bale person.
Albie's got more of the look of the Ra's al Ghul kind of type, though.
That's racist.
Mr. Raz.
Because I'm actually Asian. That's
yeah, they'll never let it happen. Yo, I swear, if they ever do Damian Wayne in real life action, they are not going to choose the brown kid. And they're gonna choose some white boy, whitewash.
Yeah,
all hell.
That's true.
And I'm like, bro, the boy's half Middle Eastern. You got to choose properly.
Oh man, that's terrible. Hear us out. Zac Efron is still young looking. He could play excellent Damien.
Zac Efron is Damien.
I'm surprised they never try to get him to do like Nightwing or something.
We need a Nightwing, man.
Yeah,
we need a full on mullet Nightwing.
Yeah, he could do it.
Zac could do it. It was great. It was Conroy and Rob Paulson's Nerdist podcast about voice actors. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that's one.
Definitely better than Bale's throat gargling bats. I got you.
Wild drugs.
People.
I think Heath and him were just both on, something extra when they were trying to do their voices.
Hey,
I love that movie a lot because I have fond memories of it. But I think I'll still ride with Mark Hamill and Conroy as my definitive Batman.
Absolutely.
That laugh that Hamill does. Oof. Mark Hamill's laugh's iconic.
Who's oh shoot. There was a guy that was supposed to play the Joker before him, and I watched no.
Swear to me.
He's the best Joker. Who plays the scary clown on It? What's his name?
Oh, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. He was the original Joker.
Really?
And when they did, I listened to some of his stuff, and I was like, he got that like the dark take on Joker really well, but like Hamill brings a really good balance of like kind of that insanity and darkness and like kind of like that funny. I don't want to like the word like funniness to it, but like
deranged.
Deranged says Tim Curry was just dark. Like it's interesting. I recommend you go see his take on Joker. He was actually Joker for like the first not released, but like the first like 2 episodes. I think they had him as the Joker, but then they realized that Hamill was a better take.
Wow.
Nice.
There's a lot of legitimate actors that did Warner Brothers animated stuff. Like I was watching Justice League and I was like, who's Mongol's voice? Why does this sound so familiar? It was Eric Roberts, dude. Like Eric Roberts? He voiced Mongol. I was just like, no way.
The last people saw Eric Roberts was in Dark Knight.
Or the Killer's music video, Mr. Brightside.
Oh.
Oh, no, yeah, well, it was Dark Knight, my bad. Look, Articulator here knew who it was also. It was Tim Curry. Cool.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't know.
Hey, it's okay because Tim Curry went to play another iconic animated villain, and it was Dragonis from the Mighty Ducks animated series.
Oh, my God. Did he really?
Yeah.
Could you imagine his agent that was like, hear us out. Yeah. I know you like the Joker, but
you get to play an evil dinosaur. Oh, so what? Caveman or something? No, you're fighting ducks that play.
Oh, is Emilio Estevez in it?
No,
you know what the most random
ducks?
The guys to play the goalie.
You know what the most random voice casting is though? Christopher Lloyd and Cyber Chase.
What?
Really?
Yeah, it was a PBS show, and they
Oh,
had
yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
That's right. Yeah. I was like, was this fucking Doc Brown?
I was like, what is going on?
That was my throwaway show because I was already like in middle school by then, but I was like, all right, I'm waiting for Friends and Frasier to come on. Let me watch PBS.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was. Yeah. Seinfeld. My bad. All right, but so before we close out, Fun Guy, what's your favorite? Oh no, wait, we had Fun Guy, we had Albie's, mine. Young, what's your favorite Kevin Conroy show before we peace out?
Yeah. Well, I want to share one other thing too before we go, just kind of in honor of Kevin Conroy. But my favorite, I still think, is Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, just because that's what I kind of grew up with. I mean, I loved his takes as all through them, but I think that's the one that sticks out to me the most because there's some very powerful stories where Batman takes place, like especially the one with Ace. I think that one is going to be. You haven't watched it yet.
No,
you will get there. You will get there. You'll know why it's such a good story about Batman. But the other thing too, and I watched this the other day, is about Kevin Conroy. After 9/11, he offered to volunteer because he's a New Yorker and he wanted to help out. And so they asked him to help out in like a kitchen. So for about 2 weeks, he's helping the volunteers who are going through it. And like, like it's quiet. It's a terrible time in life, So all the volunteers are quiet. They're just eating. And then the guy he's working with, I think he was like a lawyer or something like that. And he was like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" He goes, "I'm an actor." And he goes, "Oh yeah, what have you been?" And he goes, "Well, he's like, I'm Batman." It's like, "Holy shit, you're Batman! I thought you were Batman, right?" And so he tells everyone in the dining area, like, "Yo, we got Batman up in here, right?" And then typical New Yorkers like, "No, no fucking way, no, nothing like that, right?" So like he ends up doing his voice, and like everyone's like so excited and everything like that. And the lawyer turns to him and like, "How's it like being Santa Claus?" He's like, "What do you mean? Like, this is the first time in 2 weeks everyone's smiling and laughing. Like, you got to be Santa Claus." And that's the kind of guy Kevin Conroy is, and that's just how I'd like to end that for me.
That's a good segment to end on. That's very good. I didn't know that was. Fuck, that's even sad now hearing about.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Oh man. All right. Well, that is our episode today, y'all. That was beautiful, man. I never knew that. That was cool.
Me neither. That was great to end on.
I will be rewatching Mask of the Phantasm. Maybe sometime I'll get around to playing Arkham, but I also will check out the voiceover he did for Dark Knight and Tim Curry.
I got to finish all the Batman. Yeah. TAS, and then there's a lot of seasons.
Yeah, if you guys need the Blu-rays for Batman Beyond, I do have them. If you want to borrow it,
he does. Before I also articulate here, say kudos to Conroy for being the first LGBTQ Batman. Okay,
he was.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, thanks, Brian. Love you, Brian. All right, it's a great episode. All right,
he shows up at the end and congratulates us. Let's see how it is.
No, we appreciate all y'all.
Yes.
But that's our episode tonight. Thanks for joining us all for episode 43. He said, "Rest in peace, our light knights, Wes and Conroy." Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That means shouting down on us. So y'all, be on the lookout. We'll have something planned for next week. Could be Power Rangers. Could be whatever. Could be Creed's Rise and Fall. We don't know.
Creed 3 comes out soon?
No, I'm talking about the band.
Oh.
could be more John Hamm segments. I don't know.
More John Hamm.
But
hear me out.
Hear me out. Nice. This is Pack Photos. This is a fun guy, Albie, and our guest Young. Thanks for joining us, y'all. We're out.